Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and you're watching Factory Town. And as if by magic, we've just unlocked railways. Yes, I couldn't possibly have foreseen that coming now, could I? Well, actually I did, so there you go. We've unlocked rail, hooray! And a rail stop, and a rail tile, and a mining thing, and a mine cart. Oh, this all sounds terrific. I don't need a tutorial, I'll figure it out. I've played games before. In the last episode, I automated all of this lot. Badly, yes, totally, yeah, but it works. I think as a proof of concept of things that might work in the future, it's done rather well. When it comes down to it, however, this crate is full. Have I fired the idiot who was working? Oh, no, there he is. Look, here he comes. Oh, don't wait for me. I'm coming. I'm going to get the thing. This is helping to generate us blue whatsits at the moment, blue tokens. Which we can spend on things that presumably are coloured blue. This is woefully inefficient, isn't it? Anyway, it does that. And while you were away and I was waiting for the research to be done, which it completed at the perfect possible time, I built this little farming empire over here, which is producing cloth. Because the cloth is going to be useful for something. Having some in stock is definitely going to be of benefit to me soon, I would hope. Actually, I think is it these chaps that upgrade with cloth now? Yes, you do. Yeah, we can upgrade all the houses again. Whether that's going... Oh, it's going to give me more workers. Oh, right, okay. Well, let's get to work on this then. Hold on. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll do this. You watch the intro. We'll come back and I'll talk about today's adventure. All right, okay. Right then, I got some of them upgraded. We ran out of cloth, but perhaps unsurprisingly, I rattled through that lot quite quickly. But today's adventure, friends, is unsurprisingly, we're going to do something with rail. And I don't really know what, but we're going to do it anyway. Mining unlocks mine. That sounds phenomenally useful, doesn't it? Steam power, what does that do? A steam generator, steam power, no, it's not steam engine, no, is it? That's what I really want. What have we got left in here? Oh, just all sorts of magical wizardry. Oh, lovely. Good. I don't know what steam power is for. I imagine we'll find... Oh, machinery. Hold on. Look at... Oh, would you just... Oh, how terribly exciting. No, we'll go with mining for now. That will do absolutely... Oh, enchanted access. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's... Oh, great. Yes. What was I saying? Something about rail. Yes, that's what we're going to do. The other thing I did while you were away is I unlocked some of the surrounding area, which is why my money's gone down quite a bit, because I was trying to find cotton, which thus far I have either not spotted, probable, or it has yet to materialise, because that would have made my linen production it's cloth, all the smoother. But yeah, I did quite a bit of investigating. Look at all this investigation that I've done. Yeah, I know it's tremendous stuff, and it was a great deal of fun, even though it just cost me a bunch of cash. Didn't find anything of note for the current period, although we did find a water temple, and the earth temple is around somewhere as well. Exactly what they do, couldn't tell you, but I'm sure it's brilliant, and we will explore that in the fullness of time. Right then, trains. Now then, let's have a look and see what they're all about. Yes, you need allows Minecraft movement. Stands to reason. And produced at the rail depot. I'm probably going to need one of those then, aren't I? Allows rail carts to move. Produced by machine shop. Do I have a machine shop? Let's poke around and see what we can see. I imagine the forge is going to come into play here. Machine shop, locked. Well, what flipping use was that? Honestly, no, I'm not, no, that's ridiculous. Oh, what a shame. Especially since I don't believe I've told that to be researched. No, I don't believe that's true. I'm sure I must be able to create something railwood at the moment. Let's hijack a quick workshop and have a look at recipes. Cloth conveyor belt. Yeah. No. Oh, phooey is the name of the game, because that would have made for a splendid thing for us to do today. What else can we make in here? Nothing of any value whatsoever. Oh, bum. Okay, right. Well, okay. Well, that's, that's life. I guess what we should do then. What are you actually working on? You're working on mining. Yeah, no. We want a machine shop, mate. That's what you need there. Stuff the mining for the moment. Although it does look like it might do something really quite magical. No, we'll stuff that and we'll go on for machinery instead, which means I need to up the tempo in terms of paper. Right. Well, okay. Well, look, I mean, that's going to keep us amused for a minute, isn't it? I have previously got this working a little bit more efficiently by putting a forester next door rather than having chumps chopping down trees and flinging them into the lumber mill. So if I can up the tempo on that... Actually, this lumber mill's already going pretty quick. We're going to need a second lumber mill. Cool. All right, okay. Well, we can do that. And despite the fact that I've got the lumber mill hotkeyed, I'm going to do it manually because I'm old school. And then we want a forester next to that. Yep. And we're going to need another well. No, we're not. Wait. Hold on. One well, many users. Come here. You here. Oh, no. Come here. Oi, you. This. Oi, that. Yeah. Thank you. Click. Go. And. No. There. Yes. Right. Okay. Good. And then we're going to need another idiot. You. Get this. Grab some of that. Wang it in there. Okay, this is going to be making paper. 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 Thank you. A bit of conveyor belt action is going to be required. You see, look, this is just solid expertise on display here. And then you are going to be foresting. And what are you going to be foresting? Well, that's a very good question. Wood. You're going to be foresting wood. Okay. So I now need to place some auto forester trumpets or whatever they're called, tree planters. Yeah. Now I've got, what have we got there? 8, and we get through that quite quickly. So I might bung up a few more. There you go. We'll give you a couple more as well while we're in the area, and then we need to plant those with, unsurprisingly, trees. There you go. Right now, go tree. Yeah, tree. All the trees. More trees. Job done. Good. Now, don't make me do more. No, it's fine. You should be fully operational there, Tiger. No trees. What are these? They're baby trees. It's not the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing. Just get on with it. Come on, grow. Grow trees. Do it for the sake of the kingdom. Or, in fact, just do it anyway. Now, I could probably place a few more tree planters and keep this moving at a slightly greater pace. This lot are all going to pop into action at the same time, but we have to sit here and wait for that to happen, which will be highly dramatic, of course, but we still have to sit around and wait for that to occur. Come on, any time would be dandy. Just let's get it done. Let's get this let's get this show on the road. This is not the most captivating video I've ever recorded. Waiting for trees to grow, because once we've done that, we can move on and amuse ourselves in other ways. I don't know what those ways are yet. We'll decide that when the moment occurs. Yeah, definitely need more tree planters. Okay, fine. Let's do that then. If nothing else, it is using up a bit more of the old fertilizer, so that's a benefit to all of us. And there, yep, because I have a surplus of fertilizer, as I'm sure you're aware. We are burning some of it in the kitchen, but not all of it. Let's plant some more trees. There you go, trees. Ha ha ha! Now you're talking. Right, good. So with multiple trees now making multiple paper, making multiple school, we should get machine shop up and running before the end of time. You need 6 bits of paper and 2 blue coins. Well, blue coins are not a problem. We're just not quite fully up to speed on the paper. I think I've got maximum deployment in there, so we'll do maximum deployment in here as well. And with a bit of luck, that'll keep us rattling along. I suspect I need yet more than I'm currently slinging in here. But there you go. It's up to 22 now, and then it's up to 23. Come on. And that's it, up to 24. I could just count from here to 100 if you like. Would that be thrilling? No. I'll tell you what. talk amongst yourselves. I'll sit around and wait for this to happen so you don't have to. So the machine shop has been researched, and while I was waiting, I came up with this eyesore, which is a tree farm, a very efficient tree farm. When I say efficient, what I mean is it produces at quite a rate. That feeds into 2 sawmills up here. No reason it's only 2. I could probably do a little bit more than that. And turns that into paper. Which it then flings out merrily. Hold on, show it flinging it out merrily. Flings out merrily from both sides here to head down into the library. So in terms of paper production, I've upped the tempo there significantly. The downside is that I haven't quite got enough water coming in at the moment, which we've got this young Herbert. He's going down to the lake with his bucket. He runs back up the stairs, sticks it in a silo, and the silo then exports accordingly. But because its silo is only doing one side or the other, it's actually not that efficient. Now, the quicker way to do it may well be to have a second silo on the floor here. So he's only filling that one. Matey boy takes it then up the rest of the stairs. Don't know. But what you couldn't do is with 2 workers, because you'd be waiting for one to come down, and then the next one would be going up. You'd save yourself that much time, and it would be queuing, so you'd get a little bit more throughput, but not enough to make it worthwhile. Anyway, I'll come back to that and dig into it a little bit more, because as I mentioned previously, verticality is something that I want to explore, given that it's available to me. Why wouldn't you? Now, I mean, admittedly, using a tree farm is possibly not the optimum way to make use of that, but who's really counting? Now then, rails. Yes, I want to build some train tracks. So we'll go back over here. Rails allows Minecraft movement. Yes, it does. And they're produced by the machine shop. Right you are. So we'll go find that, because it'll be in here somewhere. 1 times machine shop, por favor. I need 40 reinforced plank. Oh, for crying out loud. I should have looked at this beforehand, before announcing any kind of great desire of something or other. The packager, meanwhile, bundles and unpacks items for transporting greater quantities. Well, doesn't that sound like something? I'm sure it does. So if I find out another, here we go. This looks quite promising. Just as a kind of test run for this, some kind of iron ore kind of a deal, kind of a hold everything. We need 20. Did you say 20 reinforced, fellow me lads? Because I've got, 40. That's less than I've got. That's a pity. But let's build a barn anyway and get this rolling. Obviously, I'm going to need a clown to do this. Clown, right, there you go. Because you can't export to anything from a crate. Although I wonder if a grabber would do so, a conveyor belt grabber. I am using one of those somewhere. I brought that in as a piece of efficiency. The question is, where did I bring it in, and how efficient is it? Well, actually, it turns out it's very efficient. It saves you a worker. The only issue is, where did I used it on a farm? No, I used it on my cloth mill. Here we go. Over here, right? So this chap here, he's going to grab. Although what's going on there is beyond me. For pity's sake, no. Look, will you just hold on? Maybe we turn that into a selective. We're waiting now, so I might as well muck about a bit. Sorter, force management. Yeah, no. Prevents items moving. No. Filter. There you go. Filter on that. Right. What are you filtering? Well, we're filtering wool. Like that. There you go. So that should now work. Theoretically. Let's have a look. Can we see that? No, that looked like it was moving. Definitely a bit of movement there. And then out the other side, we're grabbing a selection of fertilization to go into the fertilizer storage barn here. Which has 200 and some odd. I've no idea what I'm going to do with it. Probably set fire to it and make a smoothie or some such. But at the moment, no real plans actually exist. The good news is the barn's filling up with cloth quite nicely. I'll upgrade that so it can handle a little bit more, I think. Jolly good. What are you doing, you joker? You're just still merrily popping away doing a bit of stone. The good news is actually we are managing to clear a fair amount of space around here. You guys seem to be waiting an awfully long time. What are you waiting for? What are you... you're not. You're just standing around. You're having some kind of committee meeting. And you are doing what exactly? I posit that you are waiting for wagon wheels. And therefore, we don't really need them. Not anymore. Right, all right, you jokers, come with me. I need a joker holding area, which arguably they're in a good one at the moment. Let's stick them over there. Because what I want to do is eventually I want to get a kind of a swing force of workers. Swing force! To strip mine areas of the map and clear it out. Yes. There you go. You assembled? Yes, well done. Swing force assemble. Right. Okay. Now then, how many reinforced ding-dongs have I got in the ding-dong storage area? If I can find it again. Now I've zoomed out. I'm completely lost. There we are. What have we got? 50? Oh, haven't we done well? My goodness, we must be producing these at quite a rate then. What are we doing? How are we going? Well, reinforce what's it's at. They're not going that fast. Maybe I stuck another couple of lads in there. That would speed us along a little bit merrier. All right. Well, in which case I have got enough to build my workshop of doom. Workshop of doom, please. Machine shopperoo. Look at it. It's large. Right. Okay. Where shall I put that? I just need a spare bit of ground for the moment. Although having iron ore, got some. Coal, yeah. Hold on, iron ore and coal. That looks like a good area. Oh, this looks like a great area. Right, you can come and sit in the hold on. You're getting away the carrots. Just here, right? Okay, bang it in there. Right. Look at that. Oh, mighty. Now then, you are going to make, for me, we can make gears, yeah, iron wheels, yeah, rail tiles, yes, and you need iron plate, fine, planks, fine, stone, fine. Okay, we'll start off by doing that. For what I require gears and iron wheels, I can only speculate that it's going to be something else that is train related. So when I said that we were going to get to trains today, that's not happening. We've clearly got more to do before then. Anyway, we can at least paths, conveyor belt, do that. It doesn't feel like these steps are a way out of there. And well, the steps are the way out. Okay, right, iron ore. That's what in which case we're going to have a forge. This is a lovely location. You were going to say lousy, weren't you? I probably was, but don't worry about it. Right, okay, another forge. Yeah, forge, and sit there. Good. Right, from the forge, we're going to take the conveyor belts out there. You are going to make for me iron plates. Well done. What else do you want? You want some planks. Oh, there's a lovely big chunk of trees here. So if we've got a lumber mill, yeah, we're going to start out inefficient on this and then gradually make it fully automated. We'll use pillocks for now to get this going. You, yellow, yeah, you too. Go chop that, bang it in there. Oh, planks, please. Chop, mill. You chop, mill. Right. Okay, and then stone. Well, that's the nearest stone, but it is somewhat submerged in water. We're going to have to bring it from further afield then, aren't we? Yes, we are. Unless we do something which is woefully inefficient, but you know, when has that ever held you back? Right, grab this, grab a silo, and lamp it about there. Right. I are two idiots. Right, get to work. There you go. Right. And then we'll conveyor that out from there, around here and into there. Good. Yeah, that's the right way to do it, obviously. This is just ruddy awful. But we will at least get to see things happening of things happening kind of a fashion. Keep it going. Keep it going. Yeah. Just drag it. There you go. That's it. Do a bit of that. And then over this way. Yeah. Yeah. two about that, right, and then turn it around again. Yeah, man, conveyor belts make life easier, don't they? Yep, and like so. Right, good. And then the missing ingredient. Hold on, wait. That's not going to do it. That's putting raw iron in the mix. All right, back it up, back it all up, back it up. We need a forge first, which you've built over the wrong side. Oh, okay. Well, we can get to the forge. Oh, crumbs. Now you're going to get away. You're going to get in the way of the idiots chopping down the trees. Have some faith. We go because you need stone as well. Is this stone? It's stone. All right. Well, stop complaining about the forge being in the wrong place. Then you just bulldozed a whole bunch of stuff that was in a perfectly acceptable position. Put it back in again. You sure? Well, we're doing it, and then if we need to tear it back up again, well, won't be the first time. All right. Okay. Yeah. And then you that. Right. Good. Get rid of this one. That's it. Excellent. Right, that's stone. Hold on, wait. What sort of stone? Just stick that there for a minute. Right. I bet you need manufactured stone, don't you? Oh, you're afraid child. Yeah. How about you read the instructions next time? Right? Instead of just, clowning around and pretending like you know what you're doing. Read the instructions and then do it. Right. I need a stone mason. Right. There we go. Feed that into the stone mason. Right, tell the stone mason he's going to make stone brick. And then export that on a conveyor, the belt. There you go. See, gets there eventually. I mean, it might get there in quite poor condition, but he does get there eventually. Right. Now we have the right stuff going into the right building. Hooray for you. Well done. Have yourself a medal. Next trick is the forge. Now, this would be easy if this coal deposit weren't behind this line of trees. But since it is behind that line of trees, then we'll just build the forge in the area. Right, 1 times forge if you would be so kind. And then what? Where are you going to go with that? Oh, I'm going to take it out on a ruddy conveyor belt. You might have to get rid of that wheat first. I think it's corn. I don't really care, mate. Right, 3 of them, 1 of those. That should do the trick. Actually, 4 of them, 1 of those. You get to work. Start ironing. Figuratively speaking, iron plate. That's what you want. Right, you, same, get to work. You, that, work. You, work. Do it. You, coal, have at it. Right. So they're going to merrily generate whatever it is that they feel like generating, and then we'll see if we can't get this conveyor to go over the grain, which we can't. There is a button, however, that will allow me to get rid of it. Remove block. No, I think you're going to have to go into here. Compute. Doesn't feel like computing, does it? Tools. That's the one. Remove resource. Yeah. Oh my! Well, if it's that cheap to get rid of, and I can already replant everything, then the aforementioned swing gang of removal chaps is completely fat. I want to do that again because I've got another target here. Wait on, remove resource. Yeah, go on. Yeah, how do you like that? Grand. Okay, good. That makes life easier. Okay, now then you out this way. Right, there we go. We're going on a little journey. How little? Not really that little. Okay. Hold on. You've got a forge here, look. Oh, so I have. What are you going to do about that? Bulldoze it. You're not. Oh. Well, I've got the resources being finagled as we speak. Well, hold on. Wait. Perhaps were one to speak to the forge and go missing ingredients, yes. Don't make anything, and then nuke it. Can't nuke it. That's remove block layer. How doth one delete it? Right, there we go. You see, look, for all the errors in judgment that I occasionally make, I actually haven't deleted anything sufficiently to kind of go, well, how do I get rid of that then? Right, there we go. Machine parts are occurring. No, they're not. What's occurring should be rail bits. Well, the goons are happy. They're going. And rail bits are occurring. Terrific. Good. There we are. That's some kind of a conclusion. Well, that's some kind of a conclusion. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for watching. That will take us to the end of today's episode. I had hoped to do trains, but we didn't get that far. But we're at least building the facilities to make track now. Good. Anyway, in the next episode, I am going to build trains. Not entirely sure where, why, or how, but I am, and I invite you to stick around in order to see that. To make that happen, you're going to want to subscribe. So I recommend you do so, forthwith. I'll be back soon. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. I'll be honest with you, that towering paper mill that I just built, it's not great. Firstly, the amount it's producing is not terrific. And secondly, it doesn't look very good. So I might give that a rethink. Maybe farms aren't suited to it because of their sizable footprint. But I do quite like the idea of having a lot of production facilities in kind of towering form, which should look quite interesting, I think. Whether or not it's functional or not, who knows? But it should look interesting, and that in itself is a goal to be pursued with vigour and force. Arguably, vigour and force, of course, are the same word, but I think that they do carry slight nuance of meaning.